Hello and welcome back to Railroader. So today we are here with our new locomotive, the number 6. So we did go with the 282 logging tank Mikado is what we ended up going with. Figured that would free up our other locomotives to kind of move down the line, so it enabled us to move the mogul down to Bryson and then the switcher out to Alarka. So we just kind of moved other things down the line, and it gave us a chance to, we figure if this one works for logging, which obviously one would think it would, being a logging Mikado, that it would be kind of in its place forever, because this is kind of a short enough run, probably should work for this locomotive. If this one has a downside off of the bat that we can tell, not a lot of holding for coal and water. As you can see, 2,000-ish, or 2.2 tons of coal, excuse me, and the 2,000 gallons of water is kind of its thing, so not a lot of holding there as it has no tender. This one hasn't been out of the yard yet. We did use it to switch around a couple of cars down here at Whittier, so we know that it kind of is a fun little locomotive, but we haven't actually gotten it out of the yard yet, so today's kind of going to be a shakedown cruise. Figure we'll take a look around on the inside. Kind of a unique boiler firebox kind of situation in here anyway. Lights on, lights off, that kind of thing. So yeah, just kind of a cool little locomotive, and figured it would definitely take care of the log stuff. So that's kind of why we got it. A little cheaper than going for a big locomotive, kind of let us hang on to some extra money for now. But with that one, I guess we'll take it on out and see how it does. Run some logs. We definitely are empty here, as you can see. Make sure all the waybills are clear. They are. There we go. The locomotive. We'll look at the whistle just for the saddle tank 1 chime. The low one is what we went with for this. So just kind of cool. Wow. Oh, like lets off a lot of steam. And we'll hit the bell. Looks like this one's got good traction, good like acceleration on the low end. Probably not a super fast locomotive, not huge drivers on this thing, but we don't need a lot of speed. We just need the traction. Not that we were having a problem running this load with anything else, but I would assume should do the job anyway. Hoping it does the job, One of those. Never really know till you get it out on the rails. It seems to be doing alright. The mogul was doing great on logs when we were doing the 4 and 4, but with the stepping up of the of 2.8 here, it's the mogul wasn't doing the greatest, I'll be honest. So it's kind of time to move it down the line anyway. And then as you can see, we already have another stack over there. This one, the waybill didn't get finished when it got moved up, so we only have 4 full, and that one almost empty, but that'll go in next. Let's see if we can get this scooting down the rail. Probably don't need that much. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to get up to speed nice and easy. Can't even tell that it's got cars on it, to be honest. So that's cool. Should make this job a little easier. I suppose we should probably zoom up and make sure that we actually have the Y switched, and that we're good to go there. Yep, looks like we are golden. So just gonna head down. Nice stack of orange, I have to say. I like this color for the skeleton cars for some reason. I don't know. This looks cool. Of course, it did kind of match the color that was on the, I think it was the Mogul. It's either the Mogul or the 10-wheeler that's got kind of the orange trim, and this just kind of matched that. It doesn't exactly match the logging. Although it almost matches that window. That's a little more red though. Who knows? Probably not going to change anything. I like this color of stack, so maybe we'll turn the other color. I don't know. That one's green for now, just so we can refer to the stacks by color. Makes it much easier. See how this pushes through the turn. Good. Seems to be doing the job. How fast is it going through water? Let's take a look at that. Oh, it's going down by 2, so it actually is consuming a little bit of water. Yeah, that's not exactly super water friendly, is it? But it is pushing the load without a problem. I don't think we're going to run into water problems or anything, although I don't know, you know. This thing definitely does not haul a ton, that's for sure. So, won't be going too far from home with this thing. Figure if nothing else, this thing as a fallback could always be a switcher in pretty much any yard out there. So, worst case scenario, we stick it in a yard. Can't really go wrong with it. I mean, at least the nice thing with this game is you can always turn around and decide to sell your locomotive should you want to do that. We're just going to kind of fly ahead up here and see about the switch. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be that way. There we go. Gold. Back to the loco. Try to just kind of keep these runs chill here. Oh, stop doing that. And I try not to run too much over 25 on this run. I don't know. I don't want to break stuff. And I know there's the 25-mile-an-hour curve back there, the speed limit. I don't honestly know if that's for the whole line or not, but I just kind of treat it as like any of the curve parts. I try to get down to like 25. Haven't really had any breakage, but, you know, I don't know. So if anybody knows how fast you can hit some of these turns, by all means, comment down below. Always interested to find out. It's a pretty good uphill push, so it isn't like too much happens super fast up here, especially, you know, if you don't carry that speed to begin with. Everything squeals a lot, so I kind of tend to cap it at 25. And go down. Yeah, so we are burning a fair bit of water. There we go, moving along nice now. And the return trip is always nice out here because it's kind of downhill most of the way, so you really don't burn a heck of a lot on the way. So it's at least going to push the stacks up here and be fine doing that, that's for sure. That was great. Very fitting for this loco. I think that's pretty cool. Keeping that one. Probably not the appropriate whistle for it, I have no idea, but I'm keeping that one. It just kind of sounds like a logging loco to me. Little on the dry and simple side, so that's kind of perfect for a logger if you ask me, but just keeping that there. A little number 6 snub nose little thing. Shouldn't say it's all that little because it's not really all that. It's pretty kind of beefy, but still on the little side for a 282, I guess, you know. But there it is, the Mikado wheel arrangement. Rear light on this one, front light on this one. So that's kind of cool. Be nice for doing logs. Logs you tend to run at all hours, so not gonna complain when it comes to having that rear facing light, that's for sure. We will be fueling and watering this one a little more often, but again, it's just going from here to Whittier, so if this is the extent of its job, you know, shouldn't have too much of a problem, I wouldn't think. From here, probably don't need to crank that up anywhere near that much. Yeah, this one's not slowing down anywhere near as bad in the turns, let's say that. Just kind of pushes right through, so that's nice. There we go. Alright, bring that one to a rest. That's going to get those going. And then we'll jump ourselves out of there. Click that. Might as well, let's zoom that out. Where are we at? There we are. Select, follow. Sweet. Let's jump our dude down here. Jump on the little train. Alright, there we got that. Get rid of the map. Zoom that out a little bit. Good deal, Loco's always warmed up. Hit the whistle, make sure we're in the right loco. Find that that's a good habit to have. You know, I'd be lying if I said we haven't had a few incidents of thinking we're controlling one loco and really being in another. So we have kind of adopted the whole give it a little whistle before you move it. If for no other reason than you know you're in the right loco. Safe practice to have, we're finding. So, yeah. Big tip of the day. There we go. Yeah, this is the green stack. Did turn around and brighten this one up to make it a little easier to see. Had a dark green before, changed that up to light green. Our stuff we're going to kind of keep bright colors just so that it stands out from all the rest of the freight that would be contract freight. That's kind of been the decision, so business colors around here are bright, and then the interchange freight is whatever the stock colors come. But it doesn't look like anything comes super bright color there, so we're going to take the bright colors. It is just kind of the deal. Alright, get this one moving right along. And that'll kind of be the log rotation. Logs look really good in this game. That should take care of that. Bring those down, double check, make sure, and then we got that in there. So there we go. And then we'll jump off of there. Those will start unloading and get about their business. This one, because see, it didn't actually switch over the waybill, so it has 0 logs on it, but it didn't go completely empty. And the way that these work is, yeah, see, it'll unload from here and come all the way down the line, and then this one will get unloaded with barely anything on it. But then we'll get that log count because we've done that before. But anyway, with that one, the rotation is complete. We're going to call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.